Hi, this is Maryam from Crochet Chapel, and today we're going to make this bag. I use 4mm twisted hemp yarn and the color is red as you can see, 7mm crochet hook, and it should fit the thickness of your yarn needle and scissors. Let's get started. To get started, make a slip knot and chain 22. After you made your 22 chains, add 2 more chains, 1 and 2. And these 2 chains count as 1 double crochet. Since my yarn is thick, I added 2 more chains. If your yarn is thin, you can add 3 chains. Make a double crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook, into the upper loop, not the back loop. Counting those last 2 chains, I have 2 double crochets now. Mark the 3rd chain that you just made your double crochet, and also the 2nd chain that you added after you made your 22 chains. Make 1 double crochet into each of the chains until you reach the last one. At the end of the row, make 5 double crochets into the last chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one, 5. Now mark the 1st and 5th double crochet of this group of 5 double crochets. Now we want to work the other side of the chains, right here. And I take this short tail line to hide. Make 1 double crochet into each of the chains, other side of the chains, until you reach the 1st marker. Right here. At the end of our 22 chains, we added 2 more chains. I marked the 3rd chain from the hook. When you reach the 1st marker, remove it and make 3 double crochets into this chain. 1, 2, and 3. And mark the 1st double crochet that we just made. Right here. We should have 5 double crochets in both sides. This side we had 2 double crochets in the beginning and added 3 double crochets at the end. Now make a slip stitch into this chain, this 2nd chain that we marked. Now make 1 single crochet plus 1 chain, or if your yarn is thin, 1 single crochet plus 2 chains, and it counts as a double crochet. My yarn is thick, so I made 1 single crochet plus 1 chain, and if your yarn is thin, don't forget to make 1 single crochet plus 2 chains. Make another double crochet into the same stitch. And mark the first double crochet. Our first double crochet was 1 single crochet plus 1 chain. Place the marker into the chain. Make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Make 1 double crochet into each stitch until you reach the group of our 5 double crochets. And make 2 double crochets in each of these 5 double crochets. And then we'll go the other side and make 1 double crochet in each stitch until you reach this marker. Make 2 double crochets in each of our 3 double crochets. We should have 10 double crochets on each side, 4 at the beginning of the row and 6 at the end. So 2 in each of our 3 last double crochets and 4 at the beginning. We should have 50 stitches at the end of row 1 and 60 at the end of row 2. Now I have my 60 stitches at the end of row 2 and make a slip stitch where you've marked. And this is the bottom of our bag. With my yarn is almost 27 centimeters. Row 3, in the stitch where we made our slip stitch, make 1 single crochet plus 1 chain, and it counts as a double crochet, and make 1 double crochet in each stitch all across the row. And mark the first stitch. As our first double crochet, we had 1 single crochet plus 1 chain. Mark that 1 chain, and if you want, you can mark both loops of the chain. At the end of the row, we should have 60 stitches, and make a slip stitch into that stitch that we marked. Our bag is taking shape, as you can see. It's going up, the edges are coming up and shaping the body of the bag. Into the stitch that we made a slip stitch in, make 1 single crochet plus 1 chain, and it counts as a double crochet. Make a front post double crochet in next stitch. Right here, insert your hook, grab your yarn, and make a front post double crochet. And mark the first stitch. Make a simple double crochet in next stitch. And a front post double crochet in next. If you're right-handed, the V shape of each stitch is on the right side. For front post double crochet, insert your hook from the right side of the body of our stitch, yarn over and complete your front post double crochet. A simple double crochet in next, a front post double crochet next, and continue this pattern to the end of the row. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch and finish the row. We should have 60 stitches in each row. Make a single crochet plus 1 chain in this stitch that we just made a slip stitch in, and it counts as a double crochet. And make a simple double crochet in each stitch all across the row. This row is made with just simple double crochets. And make a slip stitch at the end of the row. At the end of the row, make a slip stitch in our first double crochet. This side can be the right or the wrong side, it depends on you. Make 1 single crochet plus 1 chain in the stitch that we just made our slip stitch in, and it counts as our first double crochet. Make a front post double crochet in next, a simple double crochet next, and a front post double crochet next, and continue this pattern to the end of the row. So from here we repeat this row. One row is 1 double crochet, 1 front post double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 front post double crochet to the end, and the next row will be just simple double crochets, and repeat this process until you get the desired length. So I reached the size I wanted, and now we want to make the handles. I made the slip stitch. I've got 60 stitches and want to take the middle 10 stitches of each side as handles. I count 10 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and mark the 11th stitch. Now count 10 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Mark the 10th one. Now we should count 20 stitches from here until the next side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Mark the 21st stitch and count 10 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And mark the 10th stitch. And we have 10 more stitches left. With those first 10 stitches, we have 20 stitches on this side too. Make one simple double crochet on each stitch until you reach the first marker. And don't forget to mark the first stitch. When you reach your first marker, chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Skip the middle 10 stitches and make a double crochet into the next stitch after the second marker. Continue making one double crochet in each stitch until you reach the next marker. And do the same thing on the other side. Chain 10, skip 10 to create the second handle, and make a double crochet in each stitch until you reach your marker. And make a slip stitch at the end. For the next row, make double crochets in each stitch until you reach your 10 chains. Make one half double crochet in each chain in both loops. Every chain is a V shape. Make your half double crochets in both loops of your chains right here, as you can see here. Make one half double crochet in each chain. Continue making your half double crochets. Make one double crochet in each stitch until you reach the next 10 chains. Do the same thing on the other side and make a slip stitch at the end of the row. Next row, make one double crochet in each stitch until you reach your group of 10 half double crochets. Make a half double crochet in each of our half double crochets and continue making your double crochets until you reach the next group of 10 half double crochets. Make a slip stitch to finish the row. At the end of the row, chain 1 and cut the yarn and hide the tails, and this is how it looks like at the end. This is the inside and this is the outside. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to support me. Like this video, write your comments down below, subscribe to my channel, and see you in next videos. Bye!